Hi Ubers, it's Anna. I'm here to show you some projects that I have been working on, and these are for a one-on-one swap that I was in with Kelly, and she is Creative Curiosities here on YouTube. I will put her information in the description bar below. Kelly actually asked me about a month ago if I would like to do a one-on-one swap, and I was honored and shocked that she would want to ask such a newbie like me to go ahead and do a swap, a one-on-one swap of all things. And I of course said yes, and I was going to leave it up to her because I was new to all this swap stuff, and I was going to have her pick and see what we wanted to alter or what we chose to do for each other. And she asked me if I wanted to do a lace book and an altered muffin tin, and I immediately texted her back and said, okay, not that this is an excuse or anything, but I don't have a sewing machine to make a lace book, and I honestly don't trust myself to give you a hand sewn lace book from me. So I'm all for the altered muffin tin, but I just didn't want to do the lace book, not really knowing how to, hand sew very well, for fear that it would fall apart on her. So she texted me back and said, "Well, how about an altered lace bowl?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I was like, "So sweet." Yes, I was like, "Right on." So I am a little bit past due, and this video is a little bit past due, and I did receive Kelly's swap and her items, and I will be doing a video on that. But the day that I went to go do the video on hers, it was just a bad day, and let's just say after the fourth time, Anna was like, "You know what, I give up, it's just not a day to do videos." So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you the altered lace spool that I did for Kelly. Here is one of my Gatsby flowers. I have two kinds of lace, and here's some beautiful dainty small trim from the Paper Bag Lady one, and she's here on Zibbit, or she is on YouTube, the Paper Bag Lady one, and she has a Zibbit store also. Now, okay, I'll give you like a 360-degree look. So what I did is I took a toilet paper roll and I cut it in half, and to make it more stable, I put black cardstock in the inside of the tube, and then I put black cardstock on the outside of the tube. And then what I did is I took the circle tops to one of my old ribbon spools and traced it. And then I traced it out on some medium weight chipboard, and I adhered my paper to the front, or to the top, and to the bottom part of the lace spool. You can see up there. And then I took some black acrylic paint and went around the edges so that the edges wouldn't be white anymore and you couldn't see the chipboard. And I also did the same for the bottom. So, yeah, the stick pin is like, it's there to hold it, but I can't really find a good way to hold it. So, it's included in the lace roll. It's just, I didn't really, really know how to, like, stick it in here. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is that there's so much stuff on the inside of the roll that it's very hard to put this pin in. So that will be included, Kelly. But here, okay. So I'm gonna try to do this as best as I can. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unroll it all, and then I'll just bring it up close. So if you can see, this is what I did to the inside of this spool. There's some wedding appliques, and then I adhered the lace roll with another applique. And, okay, so I have three laces. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. I have this lace on the back, right there. I have this black lace, and then I have an eyelet. You can see it like a little bit, like right there, and like right down there. But I've just got a bunch of stuff on here, and you can't even really see the eyelet trim anymore because there's just so much going on. This is from Butterbee Scraps. These are the ribbon roses that are from the dollar bin at Michael's. I coffee dyed these. Here's a button. Here's a flat back pearl. Here's some bling trim down on the bottom. Seam binding bow. Here's a metal piece from a dollar jewelry store that I have where I live here. And on top, it's got a little thing and it says, made with love. And it has gears and more flat back pearls and bling trim and a wood veneer flower. Here is here's a spool, or one of those spools from like your sewing, or a sewing bobbin is what that is. And here's some black lace from Lavish Laces. And this trim is from the Paper Bag Lady one. Then as you can see, I just have a bunch of stuff going on here. There's a K for Kelly. And then here at the end, remember I told you great minds think alike, Kelly? Yes, because Kelly has one of these on hers also. Here's another Butterbee Scraps. I put a flat back pearl there. Here's a safety pin that I just dressed. I just glued some bling on there and hung a chain. And then there's a little bell at the end. And then you just roll it up. So I hope you like this lace roll. I'm going to now concentrate on packing this up. I have now gotten a box, and also what's taking me so long is some of the goodies, or are actually the goodies that I'm putting inside the altered muffin tin. So some of those are actually still drying, so I won't be able to show those on this video, but I will show you the altered muffin tin that I did for her. I absolutely love it. I love, love, love how it turned out, and I hope she does too. Okay. And I have sprayed all these down with my silver, my homemade silver glimmer mist. So Kelly told me that she liked the 1940s, or she liked Hollywood glamour, excuse me. And so what I did is I went up on my internet and I scallop punched these images out one by one and put them in the muffin tin. Here I have a big cray flower. See, you can see some of that. You can see all that glimmer. It is so beautiful. I love it. And then you can see some of that tulle right there, and I put a flat back pearl right there. Here's some black lace I edged it with, and here's some bling trim. I put this on the top. This is just some seam binding and some more of that paper bag lady one trim. She can either set this down or she can hang this. And so, you know, this is my perception of what Hollywood glamour is. So I hope she likes it. I put some Recollections bling. Here's some mirrors. Because Hollywood glamour to me was, you know, black and white, a bunch of mirrors, and pearls, and diamonds, or, you know, slash bling. So up here by my crate flower, I have a big, huge clear bauble. And then I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I took those little stones, and it actually says Hollywood Glamour, and this one actually says 1940s. And I put lace under there, and I put those little stones on top. So, yep. Here at the end is a pretty little bow with some more seam binding and some pearls, and one of these earrings from my dollar store, and some eyelash trim. And here's a flower. I got this tutorial from Selections ER here on YouTube. And I will show you the last thing that I made for her. I'm sure we all know Hazel Basil 123. So what I did is I painted this with enamel paint, and I put this in the oven, and like not cooked it, but I don't know, put it in the oven for half an hour, like Hazel Basil 123 said. And then this is enamel paint, and I went ahead and did the Faith Chick 777 texture paint. Process right here, or I don't know if I'm looking for process or basically, you know, I followed Faith Chick 777, her tutorial on doing this textured feel. And then here's a coffee dyed flower. And then here's some bling mesh up there. And then here is a seam binding bow. And at the end of the bow, whoops, I put these cute little ribbon roses. And then I did a little metal charm. So, these are my items for Kelly, and I hope she likes them because they were oh so much fun to create for her. And yes, they were a wonderful challenge, but I loved it all. And so, Kelly, this should be coming to you. All I have to do is box it up. I hope you love it, Kelly. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Have a great day. Bye.